Here in transition from the old to the new. Hello, Utah, and hello, Arizona. Welcome to the Albertan Coyotes Fan. Okay, this one's going to be a short one. There's a new background, as you can tell. Kind of not in the position where I'm usually making my videos. I did catch the game, but it's as you can tell, it's late. I was out. YOTES win 2-1. I almost said 3-1. It was almost 3-1, and we'll talk about that. Against a Minnesota Wild team that was definitely poised to win this. They should have won on paper any night that we play them. And we beat them. And the reason for that is the defense as well as Karel Vejmelka, who stood on his head. Minnesota is a fast team. They're a very technical team, as we saw with the one goal. Zuccarello to Kaprizov, back to Zuccarello. Really fast play there. Kerfoot was caught puck watching, and it happens. It's a very fast team. They were able to coordinate everything very skillfully. So, not much to complain about there. There are two things I want to touch on. One is the reffing. I thought the reffing was actually really good in this one. The call that happened in the second period, I agree with. But because of the nature of the call, as well as the nature of other rules in the NHL rulebook, namely the kicking motion, stuff like that, which we almost could have seen be called against us in the first when Genther scored his goal. There's a lot of controversies with some of the rules in the NHL, and I think it really has to do with how vague the rules are written. They are written in such a manner that it's up to the discretion of the refs. There's not a lot of clarity as to what constitutes as interference or as a kicking motion or anything regarding the stipulations of how to put the puck in the back of the net, Even looking at, stick height when it comes to, there's a high stick, and that puts the puck in the net. You gotta check if the stick was above the crossbar. Well, which part of the stick? Can it be, half of it's low, half of it's high? We don't know. So it's up to the ref's discretion, and each ref is different. You play against your opponent. You also play against the refs a little bit. You have to get into their head. You have to understand what the game's going to look like when you go into it. Boston's a very good team when it comes to playing with the refs. There's New York's an iffy team on it. Tampa Bay's a pretty good team. Florida's a really good team. Matthew Tkachuk rings a bell. The second thing that I want to touch on is the confidence. The forwards didn't really win us this game. The defense and the goaltending did. There was a lack of confidence with the puck from the forwards, and that's something I've been seeing actually quite often in some of these games, is the confidence just isn't there yet, which is fine. We're a rebuilding team. We're a team that's not expected to really make much noise right now. We're still in the stage of kind of building up a contending franchise, a contending roster. So confidence might not be there yet. We're one of the younger teams in the NHL, so confidence has a ways to go. But that's going to be a big killer in our games. It's going to be something that really affects the play style, that affects how the games end up looking. It's a real good thing that we've got some solid defense, some solid goaltending. Once Dursey and Marino come back, which it doesn't look like they're coming back for a while, that's going to really help on the back end. But they're doing okay. They are doing pretty good on their own. So that's good to see. The rookies are doing well. I'm still calling them rookies. They're in their second season, but they're still rookies. So, yeah. In a couple days on Sunday, I believe, we play the Anaheim Ducks. I'm going to be back for that one. I'm making this short, sweet, and you're going to see the raw footage again. Because I don't feel like editing. I'm going to edit enough that the volume's okay, and some of the other stuff is okay. It's going to be really shaky because I'm holding the camera, and my arm is killing me right now. So, in the meantime, stay howling. Go Yotes! Thank you so much for watching. I know this one's a bit of a more rudimentary video, which I wasn't expecting to make. I was expecting to have a full-fledged thing, but some stuff came up. It's life. life happens. So we're good now. I think that's about it. I think I can end the video now. Question mark? Probably. Hit like, hit subscribe, those kinds of things. That would be greatly appreciated. I appreciate the support that I've already got. It's been immense. It's been a huge blessing to me. So thank you for that. And as always, I'll be back.